Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. Getting to space very soon. But first, finishing the walls. Let's see if we can't just grab a section of this just to use as the walls for other places. Let's make a blueprint. Blueprint book. Blueprint. Save it as a blueprint. Here's a blueprint. Just goes from our roboport to another roboport. It's gonna kind of make a mess of the power poles. But it's at least good enough. That's what we're going to use. Should be acceptable. Heading off to the east and northeast. We need to have a whole train of roboports all the way out here. Make it work. First, we need to see how many enemies we're going to need to remove in order to make everything just work. Have space for all this. How are we doing on everything that's happening over here? Science is being limited by chemical science now. It's fine. And space science is in large amounts of supplies here. That'll be good for now. Up on the space platform. Currently lacking in ice, it looks like. Let's at least get in there. They're grabbing more pieces. Things that aren't ice are being thrown away. It's doing everything it can here, which is perfect. Looks like the iron and the carbon are just doing just fine. It's just a matter of grabbing ice chunks, like that one, which is limiting production here. So that is working. And actually working. Lovely. Okay, so don't need to worry about that right now. We just need to go this way. And go fight some stuff. There's definitely enemies that have moved in here. Again. Probably gonna just do a wall right here. It would just be the easiest. And don't want to go even further away. We're already quite the distance from the base here. The robots can eventually get pretty much anywhere though, so that's not really a concern. They will do their best. We just need to allow them to do their best. Look at all these guys. They're being funny. They're just on an island. What a bunch of guys. Alright. Here's a wall of enemies. We see them here. So we equip the combat armor. Bring out the robots in all their numbers. And start cleaning up. We'll clean up the ones right next to where we're going to put the wall. That'd probably be a wise plan. Also see what's happening over here. Just for curiosity's sake. There's a instantly better spot. We could go for it. It's looking like this is continuing on here. That's probably not going to be what we need right here. The main concern is going to be the northeastern passage. If we get something good working there, that'd be nice. We've not constructed a diagonal wall situation. So, it's something. A lot of water here. A lot of aliens here. Oh, goodness. Dodge the acid. Always a good time. Look at all these guys. Charge the shields. Blast the guys that are trying to blast us with acid. melted in some acid for a bit. Recharge the shields. Dodging. I definitely take a few hits here. Oh goodness. Shield. Taking physical damage. No. Oh, they're chunky guys. Are the robots dead? Oh, the robots are dead. We need them. We can place all these instantly. That'd also be good. If you over place the robots, they just explode. Okay. Just about to deal with all these. Okay. You need to just sometimes back off and let the shields recharge. It's a good plan. I think it's really the colossal biters and colossal spitters that are the main problem. We've upgraded all of our everything significant numbers of times. Do what we can here. $50 laser bounce. And suppose we're going to be coming up against this much alien defense. Having more than 50 bots would be fine. Feels a bit excessive, but it would be more success if we use everything we've got at our disposal here. To as large as we can. Okay. Let me see in here. Eventually there's just going to be the small bunches that are going to re-get into the area right next to the walls and probably attack slightly. Whatever they do there, trying to expand probing attacks. As long as it's not the hugest number of guys, it's pretty much fine. Here. Come. Big chunk of guys over here. Oh wow. Pain. Robots dying. Need to keep that from happening. Need to keep the robots up. They're very helpful. They're very helpful. I think we're still taking all the aggression. Well, the robots are doing some of the damage, so that counts for something. We've got a shotgun here too, which is also helping out. Heal up the shield. More lasers. We could possibly add more shields. Might not be a terrible idea here. Shield. Charge. There's another group of guys right over here. Could possibly avoid aggroing that one too here. I don't think we want to keep going this direction right now. Okay. So yeah, that's just being more of a problem than anything. We're just gonna put the wall right there. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Looks like we've mostly dealt with any guys past there. I'm sure we'll figure it out if they are attacking from behind the walls or just kind of existing there. Seems to be okay so far, though. Want a bit of a look around here. Faster speeds. This whole peninsula area here looks okay. We did previously clear out most of this area, so a little bit further is fine. Okay. Robots are gone. That's alright. Let's place the wall. It's gonna be a very long wall here. Any power coming over this way? Kind of from the bottom side. We should probably deal with these guys first. Don't want them to attack behind the wall while we're still doing stuff. Just head over that way. Prep the combat armor here. Get the robots going as we charge forth into battle. That's the wrong gun. Go with these. Behemoth worms, I suppose. What do we press? There's a button for that. Whatever. Don't have time for that right now. So the behemoth worms are also a thing. Okay. Yeah, we need to figure out what we're doing up this way. There's a lot of guys coming. Getting blasted by lasers. It's mostly okay. Guys were here, guys were there. And more robots would be fine. A couple of them have been defeated. They haven't started exploding yet. From just time crunch. Not immortal, the robots. 20-ish seconds left. Enough to take care of this section here, at least. So we don't just die in a pile of acid. My goodness. Okay. So there's still these guys. Some guys up there, at least. Anywhere they've potentially expanded to. Alright. Take down this section. Expand up this way. Could be constantly switching the armors or to go faster. Oh, look at all the worms here. My goodness. It's a worm paradise. Only the littler ones, though, so not as concerning. The less evolved versions of everything, definitely not as pressing of an issue. It's the bigger bunches that we need to worry about. And the stronger guys. And big bunches of stronger guys. Which just becomes more and more possible as we clear out more things, unfortunately. We're at a good point, though. We can manage. Just about. We still have died. Gotten close a few times, so it's not like we're immune from all damage or anything. Shotgun. These trees are kind of in the way. There are these guys. These guys with the shields charge. Of course, there's another group right there. Through here and around. Don't get stuck on trees or anything, because then you're just dying in acid, basically. It's not really what you want. Just all that acid coming towards you. It's not a good look. And another large group there. Oh, we're dying. The robots are dying. Okay. Wait a second for the health to come back. Here's some water to the north here. Could potentially get something working here. Find good choke points. It's kind of what we're going for. Dun, 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 dun. 50 more bots. Clear out the rest of these guys. Strafing around a little bit. And the next big old patch of guys. Look at all that. We got some littler groups of guys from below. Look at that. I guess it's not even littler. It's another significant clump of guys. Alright. Blast it all. Blast them all. Clean it up. Eventually, you work through enough that it becomes a smaller force you need to be dealing with. And then everything's great. This section here, there's a bunch of guys. We need to keep at least reasonable distance in order to have the shotgun do anything. This doesn't have crazy range or anything. We can also just go make some nukes. That's also an option, technically. If potentially slightly excessive. Well, that's kind of the whole idea, so. Okay. Another bunch here. We've lost 5 bots. Not exactly what's hitting them. Let's just be any type of something. Okay. Start breaking on us here, but this looks like a small patch right here to deal with. Yep. Run on in here. I'm taking some damage. I'll just stop that then. Okay. It looks like we have a full water section up north here. That's nice. Probably do something with that. Let's see what we're looking with. Okay. So this is, oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, this here, then if we can just put something right here, that's pretty much perfect. A lot better than trying to cover all of this or anything. We could even try going further, try to see if we get something else good over here. But this is fine, honestly. Just clear out a little bit more over this way. Get the best spot we can. Or at least a reasonable spot. That's what actually matters. Okay. These guys here. A little bit of damage. Then past here, looks like it's opening up again. Not really what we want. Let's clear out some of the, oh my goodness. Clear out some of the larger clumps slightly further out here. Oh boy, that's a lot of guys. Oh, it's even like a double nest here. That's not ideal, obviously. Especially since the robots spend so much time fighting off the enemies and not getting to the bases. And slowly make progress here. I can often we're taking too much shield damage. And I recharge. Could really feel like we might want some more shields. Right. Time left on these guys. Just a little bit. Let's just kind of wait for some of the acid to dissipate. It's also pretty good. Right. Feed a few guys there. Getting munched on also doesn't help. Charge. Recharge in. Keep the force at good strength. Alright. Retreat a little bit. Clearing through what was the first of the two groups here. Shield. Let's probably just get rid of these guys. Shield. Lots of the stronger guys in here too. It's not great, obviously. As they use up more of our attacks and resources and everything. Clearing them though. Slowly but surely. Retreat. Just the amount of acid just all over the floors here. My goodness. Oh. Gonna let that heal back up. We've also lost a lot of the robots, apparently. Shall I start on this time? Some. And a lot of these are also very damaged. They're definitely getting hit by stuff. But it's just the acid flying through the air, potentially. It's definitely something. It's definitely something. We're gonna put the wall right about there. So just clear out like the first set of guys here. That'll be perfectly fine. Alright. The last remnants of this hive fall. There you go. And move on to another one. Look how tiny this area is. Got like a little group of guys there. If they're trying to spread out or something. And then we have this. Shotgun, 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 laser, laser, laser. Already got one of the bots. Been defeated. 3 bots down. Acid. It's not a very nice environment out here, is it? Crazy acid and aliens and pain. Okay. A little bit closer in here. Let the shotgun do more damage too. Of course, it's also a danger to do so. I'm just gonna let myself heal back up here. Robots are definitely also taking damage here. My goodness. Health 2. Actually 0. Like these. What else is down here? I already got one. Just immediately there. Wild. Alright. Smaller clump here. Dealt with. Dying in acid. Okay. This around here is kind of fine. Some more guys to this way, it's alright. They're far enough away that won't be too much of an issue. In theory. It's probably still going to be a huge problem, actually. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay. A bit of the middle of this lake here. No islands of more guys just in the middle of the lake. That's alright. Let's just clearing out the whole map. Yeah, let's see what else we got done this way. A few more guys to defeat. At any rate. those guys. And some guys over here. Look at that nice choke point there. That's perfect. Once we get rid of these, of course. We're also slower while we're firing the shotgun. That's another thing we need to remember. That's alright. Okay. Not okay. Shield recharge is pretty quick, though. It's not something. Alright. And then if we're gonna put the wall here, these guys are a little close. Probably fine. They're just gonna end up being that close anyways, so. Alright. Let's see where a good spot would be. Do you have that new blueprint? Do we make it, but then not add it to somewhere? Or I guess we didn't save it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's see here. I'm gonna go to there, probably. So more down to here. This little bit here. So then we have to go to there. So another one goes in there. Right here might be actually fine. Water there, though. Right here is fine. Okay. Well, I guess we're just building it ourselves again. Try to save the next blueprint. Okay. Start with a wall. Put on the speedy. Right across here. A great spot for a wall. Back down this way. And then little laser turrets. Rocks in the way. We can run so quick. We can put down a lot of things. We don't have a huge number of just basic roboports on us either, so. Or personal roboports, I suppose. Go. Some power poles. Which we really should go and actually get power connected here so we can actually make sure these are functioning. That's an important part of this. Closest power is over here. Make that happen. Let's run it over. It's gonna be kind of a direction that we're gonna want to bring the roboports in anyways. So this way. Blast our way through. Okay. So that works for that. There are guys over here. There's guys over here. Look at them. Get out of here. That's why we need to check inside the walls here. They made it to here. It could be anywhere else around here. We'll look around. Would do no good to set up these walls and just have the enemies inside. It's a large area we're claiming. So it's kind of their problem. It's also our problem. Looks like we might be mostly okay. We'll find more stuff as we put down more radars and such, I suppose. Still running around all these cliffs, because we don't have that yet. Alright. So that mostly works. That should be good. So we see anything else on the maps as we move forwards here. Man. So I'm going to go add the roboports up here. Connect it back somehow. And then the last wall. We only have 6 roboports on us. We need more of those. We need to go back to base, clearly. Alright. Roboport over here. With power. Roboport past there. With power. Make a blueprint of the roboport. The roboport. Ish. Create that blueprint. Paste it down. And the bots. Build it. Maybe put more. It's just adding a ton of extra power poles that aren't really needed. Could make this slightly more symmetrical. Or just don't worry about it. That's also an option. Puts it to the... Yeah. It's definitely something. I mean, having more power poles is not terrible. Because that just means if a spinner comes and breaks one of the power poles, maybe they'll still be connected. The hope is the laser turrets can just deal with it, but that's not a guarantee by any means. Okay. We need to get more roboports. Let's go do that. I might even need more roboports because they're going such a long distance back. Once we get back in range of the base here. It's quite the run currently. We might need, well, we're gonna need more of everything basically. So we're making the big wall. And also just look at all of this space that we're claiming. We got some decent choke points. If we used all the space and everything in the space that we're currently working with here, we would kind of be putting pollution further out into places we might not want it. Well, that's alright. Okay. Back at base. Things are being brought. Is there a whole bunch of robots coming from down here? They're all hanging out in here and now they're heading back. Doesn't seem like it. Everything has been brought to us, which is great. We really don't need all these uranium fuels. Put those away. 124 uranium fuel cells. Not something we need on us at all times. The roboports also... Using the robots also does use up a bit of our power. So we might want to get a slightly different setup for that going. All these going fine? Pretty good. Have some fuel. That'd be great. Okay. Mining productivity 7 researched. Very expensive. Very cool. You take these. Okay. Alright. Everything is going. Mostly. Mostly. Make more robots. So we haven't gotten down to less robots than it said we had. We have a tank on us. Put the tank back. Because we got our stuff back previously. Didn't put that back on the ground here. We'll also leave it fueled. Wouldn't be a bad plan. Oop. Okay. everything's still going. But now since I have all the speed modules on these, they're fast enough, and now the chemical science is the one that isn't enough. The other ones are falling back behind, but they're further. Is he even going? This is military. This is the chemical science, which is behind schedule. It's right on schedule. It's just doing its best. Okay. Worry about that later. What we need to do now is going to hook up this line of roboports. Alright. That's going to be a distance. Do you want to try to get some kind of functioning system going for this? We have roboports at max distance and then diagonally and all that. Would probably be a good idea. So, roboport, keep it away from things here. Do a roboport, and then the next roboport. This cliff's in the way. I'm trying to even set something up here. Always a hassle. How about over here? Can we make our actual systems over here? We got roboport. Then another roboport. Diagonal. And then these in here. And not quite gonna reach in the middle. Workable. Great blueprint. This one. Diagonal mode. A good line. Yep. Start placing that one down. Could put these in here again. We got the laser turret wall, which kind of needs to be better. It's fine. This one. There we go. Let's just connect all these up. Do our best. Hooks up to there. Hooks up to here. Here we kind of seem to go straight across. Just make that happen without the complex versions of things. Roboport through the middle of the smelting area? Probably not. Let's go this way. As long as it makes it to where it needs to be. That's the important part. Roboport connects these ones. There you go. Alright. So now that is connected in a way. I'm just go this way with this, hook it up to there. That'll at least be a start. Diagonal roboports. Go in this direction. It's got quite the distance to it. And the robots in the current system might actually try to do this, since we're too far away to place them ourselves. Or we will. I guess a robot from the base is going to try to put this power pole in. I guess that's fine. They're doing their best. Big electric pole in the way. I suppose it is. It's gonna get rid of that. At the same time, put the next one in. But it's not actually trying to. This is definitely a system. Go. And there these go. Yeah, they're waiting for a robot from the base to bring out parts of the system. Should mostly work though. I guess if it's not actually connected yet, because the power pole issues, the next robots can't actually put it in yet. Or something. So it's getting the job done. Easier than trying to manually place each of these. Which is a bit of a hassle, clearly. Right, this is going to hit a cliff. It's obviously not ideal. So we can make a fixing section of that. These power poles are not connected. So we're waiting for robots to bring that to fix it. These guys are the one that are connect the power here and place the roboport, which then connects the whole system here too. Yep. Look at that. And they're currently bringing more. It's technically working. Now we kind of need a roboports, but sideways kind of system going. Do a similar idea. Big power pole there. Power pole in the middle. That is this one. Okay. Now this can go across here. This works. It's actually tileable, which is nice. Kind of make an actually tileable wall version. Waiting for somebody to get rid of a tree. That's great. These are connected. That's quite right. This over here is waiting for a robot to bring this. Should be on the way. That hooks up all that. Okay. So they should be able to get up this way on that path. That should be fine. Let's go put in the other wall. It's going to be off of the grid to start, which is actually kind of fine, honestly. So things from the base aren't going to try to come all the way over to us. Let's see. Where are we putting this at? It's right off of here, I suppose. Probably the easiest spot. Right a little past the cliff here, so right off there. That'll work. Okay. There we go. Right across this copper patch. Slightly unfortunate. I do need to deal with trees and such too. Like that. Out of the way, trees. Can we get the robots to bring it back? I don't want them to. Don't really need excess wood. Goodbye, trees. Goodbye. Lots of mostly desert around here. Just make it easier to not have trees in the way. But also was a bit more of a problem at the start, honestly. But we made it. And that's a rock in the way. Okay. More trees. Get out of here. Or even just tree-like things. Alien planet and all that. Here's a power pole. That's nice. And then that hooked to anything? That's hooked to goes all the way down there, so not really. We also need to put down the larger radars out here, I think. Something like that large. This one's that large. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get all this to work correctly here. We got laser turrets. We got rocks in the way. Laser turrets. We got roboports. The first ones are kind of more awkward because they need to kind of reach the entire wall here, even the end of it. Can kind of be in weird spots. We won't do that quite the same. So we need a roboport here. Right next to it. And then with a gap. We put the next roboport at perfect distance here. In the trees, of course. How could it not be? We need to continue the wall and the laser turrets a little bit further here. And then power poles here, 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 and here, which makes it 2 below. So we'll put another one right here to make it more tenable. Okay. Get rid of this here currently. Blueprint on goes there to there. Create that blueprint. Okay. Now that will be actual laser wall. This one can go away. I delete the entire book. I got this one. Oh, yeah. Blueprint book. We've got. I guess this one isn't even right. Yeah, that's destroy blueprint book. What I want was remove blueprint. There it is. So we lost the diagonal. That. Let's have to grab that again. Alright, from here, we need this and close to it. Then this and close to it. There we go. This is the actual blueprint we want here. Could have done this earlier. Would have been smart. That's alright. Setting up, so it's all good. And that is the laser turrets blueprint. Laser turrets blueprint. Pick that. Okay. Now take this for the laser pointer blueprint. And just keep on pasting this down. Like that. And like that. We have the other more parts on us. We do. We technically make that happen. There. And there. Just puts all the roboports in correctly, which is nice. I'm standing still this much. Roboport. Another roboport. Grab a fish match out here. Now this has power because it's not connected yet. Also get rid of the trees. Fine. Place and everything. Looking great. And using just so much power. Again, that's fine now. As long as it gets the job done. Which it seems to be doing so. We just need to do another pass with roboports. Or radars. Oh yeah. This is the general idea here. General idea. Things are still waiting for robots. A couple back behind us. We're going back that way anyways. It's fine. They can finish up. On the way back. We have here. Tries to put stuff out here, but it can't. All these, and all these, and all these, and all these. It's even. It's a ghost landfill. Okay. Don't need that to happen either. Right. We do need one more roboport here at the end, though, to cover everything. That'll be fine. There you go. And then radars. Right here at the end. Which aren't going to work because there's no power here. There's power. Alright, there you go. Now, actual radars. Okay. We're still not hooked up to the construction network, so that's not going to add things onto here yet. Look at this, though. More radars for out over here. All the way down the line, which is fully functional, looks like. Well, that's nice. Here. And let's see a little bit further over here. Right there. Okay. That's the that side. I'm just gonna go straight down here. If they try to fly this way, they're gonna go back up, probably. Should be fine. And power connected here, too. Okay. So I'm gonna put the actual roboports up there, also. So we just need to go straight to the base here. The best bet would be kind of up this way. And let's switch this back for speed. give the other one back its other reactor. Okay. And how are we looking on total power here now? It's going. Laser turrets are an all-time high. Let's just know what these spikes are here. That's alright. Roboport usage is also significant there. Production is going. How many laser turrets do we have? 4,200. Perfect. But a completely reasonable number of roboports to have. Looks great. Put the radars up at the top here. The roboports themselves also count as radars, but not quite as much. Supply area, construction area, radar range of 2. While the radars have a radar range continuously of 3 and exploration coverage distance of 14. Nice to be able to see sometimes a little bit further. Would need larger clusters of radars to have continuous coverage at greater distances. That's okay. Let's see what's happening out here. Alright. Let's add in last line of reports. The theory is that since it's mostly in a straight line there, they would eventually make their way down the chain. Hopefully. It's the dream, at least. If it doesn't work, that's alright. And try to try to place more roboports remotely. Some kind of system. As long as it's inside the construction range, should theoretically work, kinda. Although probably a bit slowly. Alright. That's a good one to start from. One more down. Okay. There's the other blueprint here. Unfortunately, got rid of all the other ones. And start working this back this way. Do some of this. Do some of that. Let's keep going. And placing. And going. And placing. Here is this whole setup. You can go down here slightly anyways. Rotate. There's 2. Cliffs. Obviously. Right. Do an angle here. Perfect. What's that working over here? Place that. We get past the oil out here. And carry on. Everything's just slightly on the right angle here. That's fine too. As long as everything's connected, has power and everything, it's fine. And there's some water in the way, because of course we do. Was it actually in the way? Nope, we went straight past it. Beautiful. Then here, and here, and here, and here. There's not too many things on this whole system. So most of the times, even if there is something in the way, it's mostly going to be fine. Like here, here. It's going up and around all the cliffs and such. Go around this. We're getting there. And here, and we have this one, just right in there. We're getting fairly close to just being back anyway, so we just kind of finish it from here. Just fly over that. Fly straight through the oil here. One in the trees. And then once again, we're kind of going straight through the mine. I'll get up to here though. And there you go. Connected. Now if a robot tries to go and fix this wall, it's probably going to end up flying this way and having a hard time. It might get stuck on the lower branch too. It's probably not perfect. It is a potential place where things could attack, so... Well, everybody's gonna go do stuff. Where are you guys going? There's robots and walls. Lasers. They tried to get to us and then ran out of power, I suppose. Let's zoom out on the map here. What's going this way? Maybe just to recharge. I think there could still be some problems if they're trying to get down here. So you'd probably give them more connections. And just over to here and then a few spokes down this. I think that could be good. We don't really need that many walls anymore. Don't need that many laser turrets. Don't need... That's pretty much it. On the way, still a lot. Okay. That should be good in the laser turrets department at least. Shouldn't be any problems for robot trying to get over to here. Over to here. They're gonna stay on the lines pretty well. Just more of trying to get to here. Because they don't have, like, super smart pathing or anything. They're just still bringing us stuff. Or just not bringing us stuff. Bringing stuff and then going away. That's fine. They're doing their best. You see, we don't actually need all the things. And then just get back to the base. Okay. See if we can do something to help getting over here. Do we line down this way? Line down that way? You're trying to come in. I'm out of the logistics network. I'm back into the logistics network. Right, let's go around here. Do a few things. More laser damage coming in. That'll be good. Right about here. A good first pass to add more roboports. Rotate from here. And there. Actually, the roboport is right next to it. Here. Go up and around. Down further. Over here. You guys gonna put these in? We need somebody closer. There you go. Ports here and here. It just gives us also A little more radar coverage. A few other places. That'll be good. How's that? That's pretty good. Do one more. Bit right here, maybe. That should mostly solve that. And other robots are going to try to make that happen. They're going to do their best. Alright. Mostly functional. Mostly good. Over to here. Before they get to the water here would probably be a good spot for some more. Sounds like a good idea to me. Here. And here. Try not to collide with the oil connections or anything. Should be fine. And right across here. Okay. It's also good. Functional. Reasonable. This one in the middle is not great. That needs to be connected. Yes. I mean, it's technically connected. It's just connected to power on the two sides. That mostly works. This row port doesn't exist yet. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There's one on the way, probably. There it is. Gonna make it? You betcha. Fantastic. Well, that's hooked up there now. So now we just need a line coming out from here so they could get to it. I think that's a good idea. All this necessary? Absolutely not. But I want it to be the best it can, since we are going to be leaving it behind for at least a while here. We still have these guys on their island. There's a lot of guys on that island. And that is their problem, clearly. Alright. We'll go from like this roboport here. There's kind of lakes in the way, which isn't ideal. Make it work. There you go. So as long as everything can be actually placed, it's not like on cliffs or anything. Or water. Water's also a problem. That one's going to be waiting for a landfill to show up. That's great. I'll go up this direction. And then over to here. How's that for a connection of everything? It's good to me. These are not connected by power, because of that. And this one is missing material for construction, one landfill. Okay. So it doesn't, we don't have the landfill in the area, I suppose. I think it would be. Apparently not. It's all connected. Wild. Well, it still works. That's hooked up to there. That's hooked up to there. It's outside of pollution. Even on this side, where everybody is moved back in again. They don't seem to be aggressive currently. Even though they are sitting right here next to the radar areas. You guys moving? Just chilling. Alright. So, I think that should be everything defended. Over here, over here, over here. All along the south, which is a bit of a mess. This side over here. And up here. Could be worse. Could be worse. Got some good spots up the north. The south is a little longer of defenses. But it all works out. And here goes... What are you guys doing? Bring some somewhere? Got a report and a medium pole, which you were trying to bring over here. Doing something with those? Ah, you're bringing them over to here. Okay. And you're going slow. You've decided to recharge at this roboport, it looks like. Even though there's these other ones closer here. I guess those aren't on the same network, so you're not using them. So they did manage to get all the way to here, it seems. They didn't recharge here, perhaps. That's pretty good. Slow speed is pretty slow. Speed 13 plus 39. It's definitely a lot quicker when it's charged. But it does get there, and that's the important part. We have laser turrets and walls and medium power poles and roboports and repair packs all on the network. So that should all work perfectly. Brought it. Brought the power. Everything's good. Alright. Yeah. This entire area. Turn off the pollution, we can see the other areas we've grabbed here. Just this whole chunk up here and all this. There's a few things up here. If we want to expand further, we need to expand further. We've got what we need to make that happen here. The lasers, the roboports, pretty much everything we need. Okay. So we need to get back to base now. At full speed. Can't really go faster than this. Not space for power and more than this many legs. Because these solar panels just really don't cut it, really. Oh yeah. Defended. Research continuing. Asking for even more things. Well, that should be good for now. Not too many other things we can even currently research. We need to do things on different planets. 6,000 for mining productivity, 11,000 for steel, 16,000 for the next laser and physical after this, and then follower robot count. Which, I mean, even more robots is not a bad idea. Just gonna charge in. Take the logs away. Appreciate it. Okay. We can probably go store some of these laser turrets away. We don't need this many on us at all times. Got the mines still doing their best. Sending resources in. Getting them used up. Doing more of the science here. Let's have to make sure we've left behind enough space science in order to make everything we're trying to make here. Everything continues. Some productivity modules or something. Could be good. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's put laser turrets in the laser turrets box. So we need this many on us at all times. Okay, we got too many laser turrets. We need to expand further. We are well prepared. Good for us. Good for us. And then to storage. There's probably just piles of different things now. Lots of fast transport belts. Which I suppose we could put in towards making more of the other kinds of express belts. Be a terrible idea. We don't really need reports on us right now. Let's go put that in the reports box. It's fine, doesn't matter. Okay. Request 10, I guess. Depends what we're doing. And what we're going to be doing is things in space, so maybe not. Okay. Got a lot of storage chests. A little storage chest in the storage chest. Here you go. And inserters. Alright. And that is going. Science. Production. Science per minute is 75. Remaining time estimate 1 hour, 3 minutes, 1 hour 4 minutes, 1 hour 3 minutes. Just keep going. Remaining time estimate on this research? Possibly. Alright. Now the other sciences also getting unbacked up. Yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Should all reasonably be about the same because of production and usage and everything. I guess there's no purple use it up here. How's the yellow doing? Kind of fine, really. It's going. It's definitely going. Okay. Let me just make a handful of efficiency modules here. These give a little bit more. And productivity modules. If you make 3 productivity modules for each thing, then 1 speed to offset it, don't really need to change the number of stuff. Could just set these up to make more productivity modules. We're a little bit slow making them ourselves. It's fine. Not even enough. We kind of don't need it on. We don't need the speed on the individual machines. We're going to switch them out like this. So we can't really get that much speed going. The limiting factors become too limiting. Too quickly. Last thing before we are heading out here. Okay. And productivity modules. If we just made an assembly machine making productivity modules, probably be quicker than this. We're just a modules area. Everybody gets put in a, all gets put in a bucket. Making productivity modules. Power. And then a box. Let's bring more stuff to me. And these themselves can be sped up. Maybe I'll make more too. Maybe we'll put beacons over here. That could be fun. Make these go more quickly. Could even make the faster speed modules. That would also work. Place these. Good. Speed, but then also productivity, so like 12% more things. just put these in all the science guys. Also put stuff in the labs here. What's up with that? No. Don't need productive gears. It's a little excessive. What do we want to put in the labs then? Don't really need speed as it currently stands. Obviously. That's not the... I don't want that in. Needs to be the first one, obviously. And here. One here. Also do military science, because why not? Set things up to work. And speedy and productive everything. We're gonna need more speed and productivity modules being made, though. I guess more is productivity, really. Four. Let's come bring us more. 40 more. We need more than that. And it'll be for the regulars to come in. But then they need to recharge, and they need to actually come in. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's a start, at least. Okay. Productivity modules. Right there. Productivity modules. No, change these to make productivity modules. That's right. Modules. There we go. Very productive. Very cool. Next, science. Through here. A little bit of speed. And a good amount of productivity. Let's put multiple productivities in each of the... Oh, you use productivity modules. That's slightly awkward. It's a little more difficult. Let's just put it in. Let's put multiple productivity modules in each of the science guys. Each of the labs. It would be terrible. Currently, speed is not the issue. We got more labs than we could currently fulfill. Well, they are going to be sending 12% more in, so. Not even bad. That's the perfect amount used. Beautiful. I guess we do need more if we want to put in there, though, so. See how things are going now. These are being sent. You can see the productivity coming. We'd also just increase it to level 2s and everything. At least a good base start here. Speed, efficiency, productivity. Just decrease speed by 10%. It's gonna be 2 of them. Definitely less total. I guess that doesn't really make a difference then. I guess we'd use less of the research now, so. I guess we use the same amount, we just get some bonus. So actually just Yeah, it's fine. A little bit slower. A little bit more productive. Assuming it still just goes through the same amount of science per time. Extra products that cost increased energy consumption and reduced speed. Only on intermediate products. And research, apparently. Bonus production of researching. That's what this looks like here. So going up. Not really noticeably. Or maybe. Since it's now 80. Yeah, it's higher. Guess we're still being limited by that science there. We're doing more in total. Seems to be working fine. Still not enough to fulfill everything here. Is it catching up? Yeah, maybe. Let's get into here. Might actually be catching up. It'd be nice to just see all the labs just working. I'll get that might just because they're going slightly slower though. We can stop the weird back and forth. That'd be good. But anyways, I'd say that is about where we need everything to be here. So we can head over towards the rocket and consider our next moves. Probably before we leave, we should dump some more space science down here. Does that have storage space? Yes, it does. Go to the platform. It is working. Going. Look at all this. Look at all that. Launch some space science down. Just thousands and thousands of it. Got a nice amount of space in here, so that's at least something. Extra cargo base, some asteroid collectors. I don't want to bring anything else up here. Something to consider. Something to consider. Because it just keeps on making more space science. There's the guns. Stalls production. I wonder if we might want a different moving one. Just keep this one here making space science. That's another option, I guess. We have to set up a whole new platform now. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at all this. Well, that's a nice amount of space science. Another 12,000 in there. That's pretty good. Then we got another 6,000, another 4,000, another 4,000. Oh yeah. This could really be bulk inserters here. That's alright. Anyways. We go to space. Hopefully things go okay. Next time. Goodbye.